Africa, a huge place with lots of different things, from old lands to bright cultures, and where nature shows its power. From the snowy top of Mount Kilimanjaro to the sunny Serengeti, this place is full of surprises. Come with us on a trip to see Africa's most amazing places. We'll cross big deserts, explore thick rainforests, and see all sorts of animals. We'll go to the middle of this awesome place and see the powerful forces that made it and the strong life that lives there. Get ready to be amazed by Africa's wild beauty, its cool history, and its strong spirit. Here in this amazing place, adventure is everywhere. Our trip starts in southern Africa, where the Zambezi River, a big river flowing through Africa, falls down. This river is one of the longest in Africa, stretching over 2,700 kilometers. It flows through 6 countries, including Zambia and Zimbabwe, before it reaches the Indian Ocean. The river is not just a source of water, but also a lifeline for the people and wildlife in the region. It supports a diverse ecosystem, including hippos, crocodiles, and a variety of fish species. The river's journey is a fascinating one, filled with twists and turns, rapids and calm stretches, all leading to the magnificent Victoria Falls. This is Victoria Falls, also called Mosi Oatunya, which means the smoke that thunders. This name comes from the immense spray and roaring sound that the falls produce. The local tribes have revered this natural wonder for centuries, considering it a sacred site. The falls are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for their outstanding natural beauty and geological significance. The area around the falls is also home to a rich cultural heritage, with traditional ceremonies and rituals still performed by the local communities. It's between Zambia and Zimbabwe. The falls create a natural border between these two countries, and you can view them from either side. Each side offers a unique perspective and experience. The Zambian side provides a closer, more intimate view, while the Zimbabwean side offers a more panoramic vista. Both sides have their own charm and attractions, including walking trails, viewpoints, and adventure activities like bungee jumping and white water rafting. It's not the tallest or widest waterfall, but it's the biggest sheet of falling water in the world. The falls span over 1,700 meters in width, creating a curtain of water that is truly awe-inspiring. The sheer volume of water that cascades over the edge is staggering, especially during the rainy season when the river is at its fullest. The sight of the water plunging into the gorge below is a testament to the power and beauty of nature. Over a mile wide, the Zambezi falls over 350 feet down, making a super powerful and beautiful sight. The force of the water creates a mist that rises high into the air, often forming rainbows that add to the magical atmosphere. The falls are a dynamic and ever-changing spectacle, with the water levels and flow patterns varying throughout the year. This constant movement and change make each visit to Victoria Falls a unique experience. You can hear the falls from far away, like a loud nature song. The sound of the water crashing down is both powerful and soothing, a natural symphony that resonates through the surrounding landscape. This thunderous roar can be heard from several kilometers away, a testament to the immense energy and force of the falls. The sound is a constant reminder of the raw power of nature, a force that has shaped the land and continues to inspire awe and wonder. When the water hits the bottom, a big cloud of mist goes up, sometimes seen from 25 miles away. This mist creates a unique microclimate around the falls, supporting a lush rainforest that is home to a variety of plant and animal species. The mist also creates a cool, refreshing atmosphere, providing a welcome respite from the heat of the African sun. The sight of the mist rising into the sky is a mesmerizing and unforgettable part of the Victoria Falls experience. This shows how much water falls. The sheer volume and force of the water create a dramatic and powerful display, a natural wonder that captivates and inspires. The falls are a living, breathing entity, constantly changing and evolving with the seasons and the flow of the river. This dynamic nature makes Victoria Falls a place of endless fascination and beauty. This is where water, air, and rock all come together. The interaction of these elements creates a unique and ever-changing landscape, a testament to the power and beauty of nature. The rocks at the base of the falls are constantly being shaped and reshaped by the force of the water, creating a dynamic and evolving environment. This interplay of water, air, and rock is a reminder of the interconnectedness of the natural world. It's amazed people for a long time, and it still does today. From the early explorers who first documented the falls to the millions of tourists who visit each year, Victoria Falls continues to captivate and inspire. The falls are a symbol of the power and beauty of nature, a reminder of the wonders that our planet has to offer. Whether you are seeing them for the first time or the 100th, the sight of Victoria Falls is always a breathtaking and unforgettable experience. Now we go to Northern Africa, to Egypt, the land of pharaohs and old wonders. This ancient land is home to some of the most iconic and mysterious structures ever built by human hands. The vast deserts and the mighty Nile River have witnessed the rise and fall of great civilizations, but none have left a mark as indelible as the ancient Egyptians. Their legacy is etched in stone, standing tall against the sands of time. Near Cairo are the pyramids of Giza, still standing after a super long time. These monumental structures have fascinated historians, archaeologists, and tourists alike for centuries. They are not just relics of the past, but symbols of human ingenuity and perseverance. The pyramids of Giza are a testament to the architectural prowess and the advanced understanding of mathematics and astronomy possessed by the ancient Egyptians. For over 4,000 years, these huge things show how smart and ambitious the ancient Egyptians were. The hieroglyphs carved into the stones tell stories of gods, kings, and the afterlife, offering a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Egyptian culture and beliefs. These inscriptions are not just decorative, they are historical records that have helped us understand the lives and minds of the people who built these wonders. The Great Pyramid, the oldest and biggest, was a super cool building. It was originally covered in smooth white limestone, which reflected the sun's rays and made the pyramid shine like a jewel in the desert. This pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khufu, is an architectural marvel that has stood the test of time, weathering millennia of natural and human forces. It has over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing like 2.5 cars. The sheer scale of this construction project is mind-boggling. Imagine the effort, coordination, and resources required to quarry, transport, and assemble these massive stones. The precision with which they were placed is so exact that even modern technology would struggle to replicate it. These pyramids weren't just graves, but big places to help pharaohs go to the afterlife. The interior chambers were designed to house the pharaoh's body and his treasures, which he would need in the afterlife. The walls are adorned with intricate murals depicting the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife, guided by gods and protected by spells. Their rooms and hallways pointed to the stars, showing how much Egyptians knew about space. The alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies is a testament to the Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy. They believed that the pharaohs would become stars in the sky, joining the gods in the afterlife. This celestial connection added a divine dimension to their architectural achievements. The pyramid size, how they were built, and how long they've been here still amazes us. Modern engineers and architects continue to study these structures to understand the techniques used by the ancient builders. The precision, durability, and sheer scale of the pyramids are a source of endless fascination and inspiration. They show how ambitious people can be and remind us of a really important civilization. The pyramids of Giza are not just ancient monuments, they are a bridge to our past, a reminder of what humanity is capable of achieving. They inspire us to dream big and to reach for the stars, just as the ancient Egyptians did thousands of years ago. Chapter 4. Serengeti National Park. Not many places are as wild and beautiful as Tanzania's Serengeti. This iconic national park is a symbol of Africa's untamed wilderness, where the land stretches endlessly under the vast sky, and the horizon seems to go on forever. The Serengeti is a place where the natural world remains largely untouched by human hands, offering a glimpse into a world that has existed for millennia. It's a huge grassy area with trees and watering holes, a home for tons of animals. These watering holes are lifelines in the dry season, attracting a myriad of species that come to quench their thirst. From the towering giraffes to the tiny dik-diks, the Serengeti's watering holes are bustling hubs of activity, showcasing the park's incredible biodiversity. But the Serengeti is really famous for the Great Migration, when over 2 million wildebeest, zebras and gazelles walk to find new grass to eat. This annual event is one of the most spectacular natural phenomena on Earth, a grand spectacle of life and death, survival and endurance. The migration is a continuous cycle driven by the rains and the need for fresh grazing grounds. They follow their instincts and the seasons, walking in a big circle, showing how powerful nature is. The journey is fraught with challenges, from crossing treacherous rivers to evading predators. Yet these animals press on, driven by an ancient rhythm that has guided their ancestors for generations. This migration is beautiful but can be tough. The dust clouds kicked up by thousands of hooves create a dramatic scene, but they also signify the harsh conditions these animals endure. The Serengeti's plains can be unforgiving, with scorching heat and scarce water sources. Lions, leopards and cheetahs wait to hunt. These apex predators are always on the lookout for an opportunity, their keen senses attuned to the movements of the herds. The Serengeti is a land of constant vigilance, where every step can mean the difference between life and death. Crocodiles are in the rivers, waiting to catch thirsty animals crossing. These ancient reptiles lie in wait, their patience often rewarded as the herds make their perilous river crossings. The sight of a crocodile lunging from the water is a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the Serengeti. The Serengeti is like a battleground, but it's been balanced for a long time. Predator and prey engage in a timeless dance, each playing their part in the delicate balance of the ecosystem. This balance has been maintained for centuries, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the Serengeti's inhabitants. Even with the fighting, it's beautiful. The sight of animals grazing peacefully against the backdrop of the Serengeti's stunning landscapes is a reminder of the park's serene beauty. It's a place where life thrives in harmony despite the constant struggle for survival. The migration is huge and shows how tough these animals are. The sheer scale of the migration is awe-inspiring, a moving tapestry of life that stretches as far as the eye can see. It is a powerful demonstration of the resilience and determination of the Serengeti's wildlife. The Serengeti shows us how strong and delicate life can be, where nature's old rhythms keep going. As the sun sets and rises over the plains, casting a golden glow over the landscape, we are reminded of the timeless beauty and enduring spirit of the Serengeti. It is a place where the ancient rhythms of nature continue to beat, a testament to the enduring power of the natural world. Chapter 5. Table Mountain. Standing tall in Cape Town is Table Mountain, its flat top sometimes covered in clouds. It's an amazing landmark that's always there for the city's people. It took millions of years to make Table Mountain's special shape. The mountain sides have lots of different plants and animals, some only found there. From the top, you can see amazing views. You can take a cable car or hike up. You can see the city and the Atlantic Ocean with mountains in the distance. Standing on Table Mountain makes you feel small, like you're part of history and nature. It's more than just a mountain, it's a symbol of Cape Town, a sign of hope that's seen the city's history. Chapter 6. Mount Kilimanjaro. In Tanzania, a giant mountain touches the clouds. You can see its snowy top from far away. This is Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's tallest mountain, a place of stories and adventure. People love to climb it. The top, called Uhuru Peak, is almost 19,341 feet high. But it's not just one peak, it's a volcano with 3 parts, each beautiful in its own way. Climbing Kilimanjaro takes you through different areas, from rainforests to deserts and then the icy top. Each step is hard, but the views from the roof of Africa are amazing. You can see the Serengeti and far beyond. Standing on top feels like you're on top of the world. Not many places are like the Sahara Desert. It's huge and beautiful, a sea of sand where time seems to stop. The wind makes the Sahara's famous sand dunes, and they change with the seasons. These tall sand mountains can be hundreds of feet high and seem to go on forever. But the Sahara isn't just empty. Tough plants live there with very little water, and bugs and reptiles are good at living in the hot temperatures. In southern Africa is a cool oasis, a big inland delta. This is the Okavango Delta, where the Okavango River brings life to the Kalahari Desert. Every year when the river floods, the delta changes a lot. Dry land becomes a maze of water, lagoons and islands full of life. The flood brings lots of animals. Elephants and buffalo come for the water and grass. Lions, leopards and cheetahs follow to hunt. Near Tanzania's volcanoes is the Ngorongoro crater. Made by a huge volcano a long time ago, this big hole is now full of animals, like a mini Africa inside its walls. The bottom of the crater has grass, trees and a lake with lots of animals. Wildebeest, zebras, gazelles and buffalo are everywhere, but the big cats make Ngorongoro special. Lions roar, leopards hide and hunt, and cheetahs run super fast to catch their food. The Namib Desert's Sossusvlei is a super interesting place. It's like time has stopped. Huge sand dunes, some of the tallest in the world, are hundreds of meters tall. The sand is orange because of iron oxide, and it looks different as the sun moves. It's a great place for taking pictures, but Sossusvlei is more than just pretty. It shows how powerful nature is. Near Tanzania is Zanzibar, a group of islands with lots of history and beauty. Turquoise water washes onto white sand beaches with palm trees swaying. Zanzibar has a mix of old cultures. It used to be a big trading place, and you can smell cloves, cinnamon and other spices, which is why it's called Spice Island. Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has narrow streets and old mosques and mansions. Besides its history, Zanzibar is great for relaxing and adventure. You can dive in the coral reefs and see lots of fish, or just chill on the beach. In Uganda is the Bwindi impenetrable forest, full of mist and old trees. This forest is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to mountain gorillas. These big, gentle animals live in the thick forest. They eat, play and raise their families. Seeing these animals in the wild is amazing. They're smart, strong and kind to each other. The forest shows how important it is to protect nature and gives hope for these special animals. Near Mozambique are the Bazaruto Islands with pretty beaches, blue water and lots of underwater life. These islands have lots of different animals. You can see rare birds flying, and the ocean is full of colourful fish, manta rays and dolphins. It's a paradise above and below the water. High in Morocco's mountains is Chefchaouen, the blue city. The buildings are all shades of blue. People say Jewish refugees started painting the city blue to match the sky. Now it's a tradition, and it makes the city look magical. When you walk through the city, you can smell spices and hear the sounds of people. Fountains make gurgling sounds, and you might hear someone working with metal. Chefchaouen is a great place to visit where time slows down. In southeastern Africa is Lake Malawi, a beautiful lake with lots of different life. It's the third biggest lake in Africa and is also called the Lake of Stars because the water is so clear. It has more kinds of fish than any other lake. Colorful cichlids swim around and fishermen use wooden canoes just like they have for a long time. Lake Malawi is important for people and animals. The Simien Mountains, called the Roof of Africa, are in the Ethiopian highlands. These old mountains have amazing views. Steep cliffs go down into valleys with rivers. The top of the mountains has special plants and animals like the Gelada baboon, a monkey with a red heart on its chest. These baboons eat grass in big groups. The Simien Mountains show how powerful nature is. Virunga National Park is a beautiful place with lots of different life. Volcanoes and rainforest are together here. The Virunga Mountains are volcanoes that made this area. The mountains are covered in rainforest with lots of animals. Mountain gorillas, which are very similar to humans, live here. They are endangered, and protecting this park helps them survive. Virunga shows how important it is to protect nature. The Fish River Canyon in Namibia is a giant crack in the earth, over 100 miles long. It shows how powerful erosion is. The canyon is huge. At the bottom is the Fish River. Even though it's a tough place to live, plants grow on the canyon walls, and animals like the klipspringer, a small antelope, live there. The canyon reminds us of how old the earth is. Near South Africa is Robben Island, a place with a difficult history. It used to be a prison. Nelson Mandela and other political prisoners were kept there. But Robben Island is also a symbol of hope. The prisoners fought for equality. Today, it reminds us of how strong people can be. Deep in the Sahara Desert is Timbuktu. It used to be a busy center for trade and learning, connecting Africa to the world. A special culture grew there. Timbuktu makes you think of adventure, with camels carrying gold and salt. Scholars came from everywhere to study at its universities. The libraries had many old books. Today, Timbuktu is still important. The Jingwareba Mosque, built in the 1300s, is a great example of earthen architecture. The Sankora University reminds us of the smart people who studied there. Timbuktu shows how people can build great things, even in hard places. The Seychelles are beautiful islands in the Indian Ocean. They were made by volcanoes a long time ago. Mountains rise from the blue water covered in plants next to white sand beaches. The Seychelles have lots of special plants and animals. Giant tortoises over 100 years old walk around. Rare birds fly through the trees. The ocean is full of colorful fish and coral. The Seychelles also has an interesting history. French and British people lived there, and their Creole culture mixes different traditions. The people of Seychelles protect their islands. The Seychelles are a great place to visit, whether you like kayaking, diving, or relaxing on the beach. Our trip through Africa, from Victoria Falls to the Sahara, Mount Kilimanjaro to the Indian Ocean, is over. We've seen the power of nature, what people can do, and how amazing Africa is. Africa has many treasures. Each place is special, but this is just the beginning. Keep exploring, find new places, and make your own memories in Africa. From mountains and deserts to forests and old cities, Africa is full of amazing things. Start your adventure today.